What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Minecraft. And
I'm
today,
Steven.
Oh, Steven! Steven's here. My name is Matt, and that's Steven. Steven's been gone for a long time. I think I told you last week that he was going to be here, but I don't actually know. If you haven't noticed, whatever I did last week isn't in this world because we're recording this before last week, but also before next. Anyway, today we are starting our Halloween week, and what are we doing for Halloween? We are building a giant pumpkin. This is something that I've been working way too hard to get done. So I hope it turns out fantastically, because I've spent many a night until 4 a.m. gathering the resources for this. And Steven.
Yeah?
Steven.
Sorry, 1 second.
Will you please?
Now that we have iron, I wanted to get myself kitted up a little bit.
We're fine. I would like my partner to be my partner and not just some guy down in the cave.
I'm working on it. All the way up.
Okay, Steven, today we're building a giant pumpkin. Let's not waste any time.
Okay, Matthew. I haven't really emptied my inventory, so get started and I'll be right back.
Okay, I will miss you.
Okay, I will miss you.
I will continue. Well, I mean, I've been doing this on my own for quite some time. I feel like I can handle it. So, visually, this is not going to be the most interesting. How are we going to get up and down?
I'm not sure.
Huh. There's going to be a few deaths today. So, let's just get started. So, what we're going to do today is, instead of counting out everything that we do, because that's going to be ridiculously boring, we are going to talk. And what are we going to talk about, Steven?
Oh, yeah, you wanted me to come up with some Halloween story.
I would just like to talk about Halloween. It's Halloween week here in Minecraft.
Halloween.
Haha. Funny Steven is here.
Good.
Yep.
I missed him.
I didn't. Okay, since I will say a story. So, a while ago, and by a while ago I mean many a year ago, we had this thing where my stepdad's son, who I guess is my stepbrother, we thought it would be funny at the time to scare the kids who came to our door. And there was one kid, granted our costumes weren't costumes, we were just in all black. So all we were was hiding in the shadows.
Oh, God.
So it's not like we were scary costumes. We were simply creepy people hiding in the shadows. And so there's one family that came up.
You've gotten a lot done already.
I'm not wasting any time. We should set our spawn, though. Now would be a good time. Plus, I feel like at some point I'm going to die falling off of this thing. So this family came up, and there was this little kid, and I was hiding right around the corner from the door, and I jumped out and yelled at this kid, and I might have accidentally grabbed him, and he pissed all over our front doorstep. We made this kid pee his pants, and his mom was so angry. So furiously angry.
Potty train your kid better. Just kidding. That's not.
Do what?
I said potty train your kid better.
Potty train your kid better. Yeah, it was your kid's fault, lady. Anyway, so that's something I kind of feel shitty about.
How big is this, like, dimension?
16 by 16.
Okay.
Like each side is. And it's that tall as well. So how's life treating you? Do you have any Halloween stories? I made a kid piss all over my front doorstep. Did you do anything terrible to a little kid?
I didn't force a kid to piss.
Well, I didn't force him. He just kind of did it.
Oh, I guess, well, when I was in middle school,
yeah,
we had a costume contest, and I came as a homeless person, and I went to enter the contest. My teacher's like, you didn't put enough effort into your costume, so you can't do it. I'm like, what? I've been, like, putting together the parts of this for, like, a week now. He's like, well, it just looks like you threw a bunch of stuff together. I'm like, that's the point. I'm a homeless person. That's my costume. It's supposed to look like I threw a bunch of shit together.
Yeah, but it's also supposed to, like, the fact that you did it.
Yeah, so I didn't win that contest, and I was kind of upset about
sorry.
that. I didn't even get to enter because he wouldn't let me.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
It's middle school?
Yeah.
They should at least let you enter.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Jesus.
And it's like, and then the winners were people who, like, went and bought a costume.
That's
and
dumb.
like I put it together with, like, my dad's old clothes. And
yeah,
like,
you worked on it hard, and they were like, yeah, no, you actually didn't spend money, and you actually were creative.
Yeah.
Aren't schools supposed to promote creativity?
This was like a social studies class.
A social studies class, not like the school itself?
Well, it was my social studies teacher. It was my like first class of the day, and that was the class where we like said, "Hey, this is where we're gonna," you know what I mean?
Kind of. I think it's coming along. Do you think it's coming along, Steven?
Sure, Matthew.
Why do you keep saying my full name?
I'm not saying your full name. I'm just
You're
saying
absolutely
the non-nickname of your first name.
It's I don't know.
Your full name's like your middle name and all that shit.
You're getting a little technical for me, bud. You're breaking up. How about any more Halloween stories? You got any? I got one. My turn.
Go for it.
It's my turn now. So there was one year.
Time.
You know what? Okay, pop quiz audience. What do you say when you go out looking for candy on Halloween night? You knock on someone's door, they open the door, and you look at them and say,
"Shit or sugar."
Trick or treat. You're right. Congratulations. You win a gold star. There you go. That's your gold star.
Nice mouth effect.
Yeah, well, it didn't quite work.
Did it not?
It was all right. Anyway, trick or treat. That's what you say, right? Right. Good job. Treating you like you're 4-year-olds when we all know you're only 6. We went up to this door, me and my stepbrother, and we said, trick or treat. And this old man opened the door, and he goes, okay, do a trick. And we're like, what? And he's like, you said trick or treat. Do a trick. And granted, the logic behind that makes me think that he would have to do a trick, not me.
Yeah.
Granted, we were dumb. Didn't think that one through.
Well, actually, trick or treat is like, give me candy or I will pull a trick on you.
Oh, is it?
I think that's what it's supposed to mean.
Well.
Because it's not just a night of like candy, but it's a night of like pranks for a lot of people.
Oh, we should probably go to sleep.
Maybe.
Yeah, we should probably go to sleep. And anyway, so he looked at us and he was like, do a trick. And in our minds, we're like, well, if we do a trick, we'll get candy. We were dumb like dogs. And so for a little while, we rolled around on his grass trying to do somersaults and cartwheels and stuff. And
bright children.
We did all this stuff for like 5 minutes, dicking around in this random ass old man's yard. And we're like, hey, we did a bunch of tricks. And he's like, cool, shut the door, walked back in his house, turned off his porch light.
What an asshole.
Did nothing. So we ended up rolling around in this random old guy's yard. I think he got off to it, to be completely honest. I'm pretty sure I was a victim of something that is just not a good thing. Steven, your turn.
It was Halloween.
Was it?
And I went trick-or-treating.
Did you now?
I did. Your turn.
Okay. So a couple years ago, my first year of actual college, I signed up for the haunted house with, it was one of the dorm buildings. They like made the entire building a haunted house thing where it was like 5 levels and each level was themed. You had like carnival and horror, like there was like a zombie and vampire level. There was anyway, the level I was on was like scary forest or something weird like that. And I was dressed up as Slenderman.
Oh yeah, I remember that costume.
Which looked pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. And there was this long, like when you came into the room that we were in, there was this little foresty setup where they had like paper trees and stuff. And there was this dude who was like, could distort his body and would like crawl out and scream at people with like, it looked like something out of, what's that? The Ring? Is that it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looked really messed up. It was like that. And what we did was, and then it looped around a corner and went down this really long hallway. And at the end of the hallway, there was this girl who was dressed up as like Little Red Riding Hood, but like had blood all over her. And she would come out and start saying weird things like, Grandma, where's Grandma? Have you seen my grandma? And she'd just get up in people's faces and start screaming.
I
watched that happen.
My heart was respawning and...
Your heart was respawning?
Yeah, because I'm going way too high. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And at the very end of the hallway, after they would loop around and end up after her, they would come to me. And I stood perfectly still and just stared at everybody. Didn't move a muscle. And some people would walk right up to me and be like, oh, cool. But the majority of people, once they saw me, they would freeze. And they'd be like, oh my God, that's Slenderman. Wait, is that real or is that... Like, they couldn't figure out if I was actually a person or if I was just like a display. And I was standing dead center of the hallway, so they had to walk past me to exit. And it's just a small little hallway, right? Another part of this story is this girl who was playing Red Riding Hood. There was this group of girls who came around the corner at one point, and when they saw me and this girl at the same time, one of the girls punched a hole in the wall from screaming and trying to turn around and run. Punched a hole right through the wall.
I missed again.
Did
I didn't
you?
die this time.
But you lived.
Yeah.
And that's the important part, Steven. I guess we can't really look at the front of the pumpkin, but this is the front of the pumpkin, guys, with a big-ass line through it. I don't usually cuss in these Minecraft videos.
Big ass line.
Yeah, right? So what
Shit,
we're
did I do that
gonna
right?
do is now I'm going to try to do what Steven's doing, which is... What are you doing? I guess I need more clay.
Oh, I went to a haunted house in high school.
Did you?
That was hosted by my high school. By like the theater kids.
Oh, yeah? How was
And
that? We
what?
should probably go to sleep soon. Like, do one more row, maybe.
Okay. Oh, I'm just going to go now.
Okay. I'm going to fix this, though. I messed up.
But, yeah, so it was hosted by the theater kids.
Okay.
It was on stage, but it was, they built the set on stage.
Right.
So you would go through the back entrance of the auditorium.
Mm-hmm.
And it was not even remotely scary, mostly because I knew all the people who were in it.
Right.
So I wasn't, scared by any of the people I knew.
Yeah.
And then
Oops.
this girl I went to elementary school with, who I also went to high school with, was in
Right.
it. And she almost got in big trouble because she
tried to sleep with you in the maze.
No, and she was grabbing people.
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to
you're not
scare
supposed to
'em.
do that.
And you're not supposed to do that.
That's bad news.
Yeah.
People will sue you for that.
Yeah, but she tried to grab me.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, she did. She
How
was on
was
American
that?
Idol.
That was probably the first time a girl's ever tried to grab you, huh?
No.
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 How about this? How about another Halloween story from Matt?
Oh, got it.
Nailed it. I watched that happen right in front of my face, too. Okay, how about you start on that side and I'll start on this side?
Okay, I need
Sound
more
good?
orange, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I don't need more orange, but it's useful to have. So, wait, this side matches...
Yeah,
that
this
side
is...
matches that side.
Yeah, this is how we're doing it.
Okay. What was your story?
Okay, so my story, my nether story, my nether story,
I thought you were going to say my nut story.
my nut story. No, this was a long time ago, and this was a haunted house thing. And it was just a random haunted house. I wasn't affiliated to it in any way. And the problem with it was there was a couple people, I'm not going to name names, me, who were too scared to go in because I was a little kid and I was terrified of haunted houses. And so for about probably what was 20 minutes, my dad kept trying to get me to go inside this haunted house and saying it was fine, it was fine. I didn't want to do it. And by the time that we finally decided, okay, screw it, this kid's not going to do it.
Ow.
What happened was my stepbrother was gone. Where'd he go? No idea.
How old was your stepbrother at the time?
We were probably like 8 or 9. So he was just gone because he got bored. Apparently I was boring while I was whining. Figure that one out.
Oh no, you did that right. From here,
I did it right.
Yeah, from here it looked weird.
So we couldn't find him, and guess where we found him?
I'm guessing in
With
the haunted house.
some like middle school, maybe first year in high school girl, just sitting out back somewhere, just talking. She wasn't like babysitting him or trying to find his parents. Nope. She was just hanging out with some random little kid. and he was having the time of his life.
How old was she, you said?
She was like upper middle school, maybe first year of high school.
That's weird.
And that was weird. Oh, catch it! Oh, got it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, I got to go out this way. Oh, yeah, we're about to close this thing off. This is cool.
I think this is right. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Nailed it. And then here, we'll put a door eventually.
Cool, because I totally just dropped that in there without thinking about it. I dropped it through that open window up there.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, I
Oopsies.
cannot get that.
So that's where the door will be. Now, we need to work on the top.
Oh, yay.
And instead of talking through the top, why don't we just skip to when it's finished? All right, everybody. Steven, take a quick little spin and prove him that we finished the roof. Okay, that was quick. Hello, spider. Don't kill the spider. He's a friendly. He's a friendly! He's going to knock you off.
He's not friendly anymore.
He's going to knock you off. Okay, come
string.
back.
I said string.
Come back. I wanna take a picture. This is our pumpkin. This is the first part of Halloween week here on Minecraft.
First part.
This is the first part because the next part is going to be actually automating Pumpkin Farm.
Yeah, right.
Steven may or may not be here for that. I thank you so much for your help, Steven. It's been nice to have you here. Goodbye, Steven. Ah!
Missed.
That's a great thumbnail, by the way.
Thank you.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Come back next time, and we will make an automatic pumpkin farm inside of this giant pumpkin, and we will be pumping up some
We will be pumping up some poons.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Come back next time, and I will see you then on Friday. Also, Saturday, we have a special video coming out for you. So
all of which will be pumping poons.
Pumping poons, yep. Keep your eyes open for that Saturday video. It's great.